Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. I'm Chris McGee, James Worthy, and Mike Bresnahan. We got Mike Trudell handling the duties down there. Lakers win a shootout with the Mavs. They go 4-0 in group play for the NBA Cup. They'll be advancing to the quarterfinals. They will play the San Antonio Spurs. We'll get into that later. They've now won 6 games in a row. They are 14-4, and this one was not easy, big game. The Mavs also shooting the lights out tonight. Offense will be the story that we will talk about. The Lakers shooting 60% from the field, a season-high 18 threes. They shot over 51%, all starters in double figures.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers, they shot the ball extremely well, Gita, as you mentioned. Dallas, however, they got back on track offensively. They had their starters all in double figures. AD coming back, I think that played a big part in their success tonight. And they had 49 points off their bench. But the Lakers did a pretty good job of sustaining play and not falling too far behind. Dallas just stayed right there. Every time Lakers pulled away, Dallas hit some big shots. But the Lakers played well. Austin Reaves. When you talk about the big three, he was the big one tonight.
Yeah, he was.
Of course, Luka and LeBron made their contributions along with the role players. But I think the Lakers are proving that they can play in the fourth quarter and hang on to a lead and play tight situations. And I just thought the Laker bench, however, though, only 10 points off that bench. We talked a little bit about that in preseason. They're going to have to work on that. But overall, the execution, the defense when they needed to stop, got the win, Brez.
James, it's going to be really hard for the Lakers to lose games if you've got Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves shooting the way they did tonight. And yet again, we've got the Lakers making their threes. We've been saying for a few weeks now, just wait till Luka and AR start hitting threes. It's really happened the last couple games. I mean, Luka was amazing the other night, and then you have tonight. Those two guys couldn't miss. I mean, what did AR finish? 12 of 15, something like that?
Yep.
That's like Shaq numbers right there. I mean, that's great for anybody in the NBA, let alone like one of your guards in the backcourt. So just a really impressive run by them. Lakers will be hosting a quarterfinal game in the Cup. If it's against San Antonio, and the NBA is going to let us know, we hear maybe tonight who those matchups will be. That's right around where they're going to get Wembanyama back. So that could be a really interesting quarterfinal game in that NBA Cup.
All right, DeAndre Ayton was almost perfect tonight. 9 field goal attempts. He made 8 of them for 17 points. He's with Mike Trudell.
All right, DeAndre Ayton, it's good to have you back on the basketball floor. It looked like the knee felt good. How did it feel?
No, I felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I had some 2 days off. I think the turkey and the Thanksgiving food really rejuvenated me and got me back on my feet.
All right, I'm going to ask you about that because I know your mom had a lot to do with the cooking. But this game, you guys now clinched the quarterfinals. You're going to host the San Antonio Spurs right here on this court. What does that mean? You guys advance into the quarterfinals, having a chance at the Cup.
This is the furthest I've ever been in the tournament, so this is a new experience for me. And I'm treating it like a playoff game. I'm going game by game, and the fans are super into it. So why not put on the show for them and play hard as you can? And just leave them with a good game and satisfied and going home.
All right, what did you make of Austin Reaves and Luka on the perimeter tonight?
I told him today, I said, yo, as much pride as I take through 1 through 5, I think you guys are the only 2 I can't guard in this league. And they both looked at me with a little smirk and started laughing because they know how good they are. Thank you, baby. And then honestly, this is the way how they take the leadership of just, making tough buckets, but honestly just getting our offenses in rhythm. Sometimes when we think we're in slumping, AR has his own thing and Luka got his own thing. It's just multiple different rhythms of how they put us in momentum in the offense.
It seems like you're figuring out where they want you around the rim as well.
Most definitely. They're making my life really easy, making shots off these screens. And, I'm just rolling to the rim, just putting pressure as best as I can to get other shooters open. 5, man.
All right, DeAndre, you mentioned your mom, of course, from Jamaica. I know your foundation did something for the victims there of the hurricane, but then also she came up here, sounds like, and did a little cooking for the squad.
Yeah, I truly appreciate the Lakers really just letting my mom in the kitchen, just doing her thing, showing love, and just spreading love. She loved to fill people's tummies and with joy. And honestly, her son plays for the Lakers, and that was her Super Bowl.
What's her specialty?
Her specialty is really that curry chicken and oxtail. That's so, baby. Let it work. Let it work.
All right, that sounds good.
Chicken and oxtails, baby. That's my thing.
All right, man. Go guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, baby.
Making us hungry. How about this backcourt duo? They combined for 73 points, 14 assists, and 13 rebounds. Luka with his average at 35, but let's start with AR, guys. And Brez, you had mentioned him. A ridiculous 38 points, James, on 15 shots. He was 6 of 8 from 3, and he also had 8 rebounds. Dwayne Wade and Candace were talking about it all night. He could basically do whatever he wanted tonight, just exuding confidence, had them on their heels. He could attack. He could shoot the 3. He was absolutely lights out.
15 shots, Skeeter.
15 shots.
You look in the dictionary and you look at efficiency and you see his picture right there. Gita, last year he started to remind me of a player I grew up watching, Pistol Pete Mavericks.
Just the quickness.
Who was unstoppable and was a ball handler in traffic. And Austin Reaves was a smart player. 4 years of college, he didn't get drafted, so he's had to work. He's had to work every aspect of basketball. Most guys don't get what he has in his dictionary, and he's exuberating when he's on the floor, and he's showing all the work that he's put in has finally come to fruition right now. Pretty good three-point shooter, gets to the line, ball handler, doesn't turn the ball over, a hustler. Number 3, I don't know, he might be the number 2 player on this team right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I love LeBron's role too. I love what LeBron's doing, just sitting back. We know he can pour it on when he wants to, but he's allowing this superstar, Austin Reaves, to emerge and to be consistent and be really, after Luka, like the man along the way with LeBron can get his, but AR is consistent and efficient.
We said before the game, AR, he's got to score less than he has been, right? LeBron's back. The Lakers are healthy. J.J. Redick made a big point the other day after practice. We got all 14 of our guys. We're ready to go. And yet AR keeps scoring points. I mean, he almost had 40 tonight. And it's really fun to watch how he does it. He was at 38 technical, 2 from 40. I mean, it's crazy, Geet. Yeah. I mean, just the body control he has. He had one play in the 4th quarter. I feel like he was under the basket, and he somehow reached out and somehow angled it in. Yeah, right? This has become like a layup for him. The standard 3 from the angled side over there. And I just love his energy. I love his hustle. He's enjoying the game, James. I know you played on a lot of fun teams. You guys loved playing on the Showtime teams. I don't know what the nickname for these guys will be, but AR and Luka just personify what this team is. And I like LeBron. He had 2 points in the first half, Geet. ESPN wrote that story the other day. Is that 10-point streak, 10 points per game streak, going to get stopped at some point this season? No. He knows exactly what he's doing. He finished with 13 last I checked, and everyone's happy.
Hit a big 3.
It's fun. Hit a big 3.
Came in, hit that big 3.
Yeah. This is fun basketball. Everyone's happy. Everyone's really enjoying themselves. So much different from some of these ground and pound teams that the Lakers had the last few years before Luka Doncic came on board here.
I want to talk Luka. Facing his old team, he's now 3-0. 35 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds. Just another day at the office, hitting his average big game, so basically par for Luka right there.
Yeah, you could almost say that was kind of an okay game.
Yeah, 4 for 9 from 3. 11 of 11 from the free throw line, 11 assists.
Be better on Sunday.
But when they blitzed him early,